There is a new free viewing platform 50 stories high in central London. The views are incredible, including looking down on the Walkie Talkie building, as well as the Tower of London and the Shard. This is the lookout at 8 Bishopsgate, London. But what was there before? As well as looking at the views and visitor information, we will look at the location, old maps, context, some history and the planning permission. Please stay to the end for all the detail. Please like and subscribe. Thank you for watching Eclectic Experience, change seen through images. This is the view of the City of London from the HMS Belfast side of the River Thames, seen in 2023. And here we can see 8 Bishopsgate, along with the other famous tall buildings, the Walkie Talkie and the Cheese Grater, to name but 2. But only going back 10 years to 2013, we see a very different skyline, with gaps where several tower blocks now are, including 8 Bishopsgate. In 2013, the Walkie Talkie was still under construction, and we can see the Cheese Grater as well as the old NatWest Tower, now known as Tower 42, which is 183 metres or 600 foot tall and was the tallest tower in the City of London from 1980 until the impressive 2009, when it was replaced by the Heron Tower. But in 2023 it is now gone from view from this angle, just showing how tall the new buildings are. Number 8 Bishopsgate is located on the corner of Bishopsgate and Leadenhall Street, very close to the famous Leadenhall Market, seen here. It is close to Liverpool Street and Cannon Street mainline stations, as well as the Bank Tube station. It is also only a 15-minute walk from London Bridge across the Thames. The entrance to the viewing gallery is here. It has its own dedicated door on Bishopsgate, and it is very clear. It is called the Lookout, and there is signage all over the window. There is airport style security before being taken to one of the 2 lifts that take you up to the 50th floor. 8 Bishopsgate is 204 metres or 669 foot tall, with a total of 51 floors. The views are staggering and go from the immediate neighbour, number 22 Bishopsgate, and the old NatWest Tower, which we look down on, and then sweeping across London. To name a few places, we can see St Paul's Cathedral, then the Thames and beyond, the Shard and the Walkie Talkie. Then keeping going, we can see Docklands in the distance. These pictures were taken on a cloudy day, and it was still very impressive. I really want to go back when it's a bright, clear day. There are so many highlights, but to name a couple, the Tower of London and Tower Bridge, the Walkie Talkie, with its own viewing gallery, which we are now looking down on. It's also interesting to see there's construction going on nearby. But for me, the highlight was looking down at the old NatWest Tower, which for so long was the tallest tower in London, and getting a good idea of why it was designed the way it was, in the shape of the old National Westminster Bank logo, seen here in 1982. The viewing platform itself is quite sparse. There are a couple of chairs and a toilet, but to be honest, the sparseness didn't matter. It was all about the view, which was great. So what was here before? The City of London has been in a fairly constant state of change ever since it was created, with the street pattern pretty much the same, but the buildings changing significantly. It is interesting seeing the site in the 19th century on the 1875 map, showing just how densely packed the whole area was. And looking at a later map from 1916, seeing the density has not really changed. A point I did note from this map, however, was the large number of banks that were in the area. Again, given this is the City of London, even 100 years ago, it isn't really surprising. To find out what was here just before the current building, I checked the planning permission. This is it seen on a map, and this is the image of the building. I would guess a 1970s or 80s construction. This is a model of the tower at the London Centre. Interestingly, the level 50 free viewing platform was a key part of the planning application. It said the development would not be permitted to be occupied until the viewing gallery, entrance lobby, public access list had been completed and the viewing gallery management plan agreed. So essentially, this building could not become operational and tenants take up space until the viewing gallery was opened. That is a massive incentive for the developer to make this happen. I wonder if this was due to delays in other viewing points being opened. Visiting information. The numbers of people allowed actually onto the platform are limited, so it is best to book. I found using the website very straightforward, and it's great that it's free with such spectacular views. If possible, try and plan your visit on a clear day. I know that's almost impossible in London. However, something else to consider is in September 2023, another even higher free viewing area is due to open next door at 22 Bishopsgate. So it'll be interesting how they compare. I hope you've enjoyed the video. I'll be making more similar videos, including one on 22 Bishopsgate when it opens. So please subscribe, like and click the alerts bell for new releases. Thank you for watching Eclectic Experience, change seen through images.